There we go, perfect. Wintrigue, Joseph McNeese has followed the stream. He's pretty excellent. Kato, hello! How's it going, Kato? Haven't seen you in a little bit. What you been up to? Alright. It is time for me to get my butt kicked. Need coffee. Do you though? Do you? I think it's snowing out. I can't tell. Do you work for Peloton? Oh, fucking good that is. Nearly forgot. Nearly forgot the bomb. That's right, you guys can create bombs. Right now, I think it's upside down. And now we just gotta turn this fucking thing for our perspective game. Oh, it's too bad. Great! Now we get to fight a boss that's probably gonna kick my ass. So, guys, get ready for bad play and exciting fun. Ah, shit, it's been over a year since I played, almost been 2 years since I played I Am Setsu. Oh, hello there, Cesare. I see you're still among the living. Fancy meeting you here. We seem to bump into each other time and time again. Oh, it's no coincidence, though, is it? You and I were bound by a thread of fate. Look at these old drawings. Until I found these, I was upset about that little stunt of the goddess's guard dog pulled at the gate of time. What was that twig's name again? Impa? Well, never mind that, because these drawings suggest the existence of a second gate of time. This news has just filled my heart with rainbows. I've been a busy boy, searching here and there and everywhere for another gate of time. And yet I couldn't even find a single clue. Since I know I can be honest with you, I'll admit I got a little sulky. It was frowns all around. The thought of never getting my hands on that darling young girl again was, well, more than I could bear. But then I found this place! The prospect of a second gate of time has made me positively giggly! That girl, your adorable friend, she will be instrumental in bringing about the revival of my master. And though I feared she was quite beyond my reach, I despair no longer. But before we talk any further on that subject, there's still the outstanding matter of your punishment, Cesare. Do you remember what I told you the next time we met? I'd make your ears bleed from the sound of your own screams? Well, I've been thinking. Perhaps corporal punishment is a touch harsh. I might be willing to forgive and forget if you'll strike a deal. All I ask is that you tell me where I can find the other gate of time. That's not too much to ask, is it? Oh, and don't you play coy with me. I know that you know, so why not let me in on the fun? Such behavior! A mischievous boy like you needs to be dealt with firmly. I must warn you, I won't go easy on you this time. Oh shit! Lovely, aren't they? You'll find the supple skin of my arms tougher than any armor. Doesn't their shape leave you breathless? Behold! Such beauty! Such pure form! Such an exquisite physique! Such stunning features! Yes, I've pretty much got it all. Though there is one teensy tiny thing I lack. Namely, mercy. Come to me, Sasori. You and I were bound by that thread of fate, destined to fight. So come close, Sasori. Meet me in battle, and the thread of fate that binds us will be soaked crimson with your blood. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. Ow. Damn it. That's not an easy one to get, I guess. No! Damn it, this is a horrible one. Alright, I'll take one hit, that's fine. You love his outfit? Ah, fuck, I was too slow. Damn it, I was too slow. Get the fuck out of here, Graham. Okay, guess I'll fuck myself. Alright. Fuck out of here. Oh, stab! Alright. He really likes the cross slash like that. Okay. Yeah, I did. I'm trying, but it's not doing very well. Most of the time I just end up flailing. Enough of this foolishness. I am Girahim, Demon Lord! It shouldn't matter how powerful your sword is. You are still nothing. Not just a human child! And yet you prevail. You filthy scamp, you have awakened a wrath that will burn for aeons. I swear to you, whatever it takes, I will drag you into an eternity of torment. You don't like the fact that he makes noises and doesn't actually speak? You always thought him was kind of vampiric? Dracula's cousin. I found to suck your blood. I just tried to throw my sword at Weema up in the air and catch it. It didn't go very well. I like Girahim as well. He's actually one of my favorite Zelda characters. Hurrah. Alright guys, you ready for this? We're getting our third and final sword. Or, sacred flame. Not sword. Well, I guess it's gonna power up our sword too, so I guess sword's still true. He's so charismatic. That's a good way to put it. I don't think he was in Hyrule Warriors when I first played it. They must have added him in. I know the Switch version comes with all the DLCs, so that's cool. Yeah, I knew he was a bad guy. Like, I didn't know he was playable. He definitely was when I first got him. Look at that red sheen on that sword. It looks so nice. Ooh, look at that! The flames of a din imbued your blade with the white light that demons revile. Well, that sword looks very familiar. You think the sword looked cooler before? I don't think so. Master, now that it has been intempered by the last of the sacred flames, your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. There you guys go. With this sword's great power, you can awaken the gate of time within the sealed temple. I recommend you make your way to this location. There you guys go. If you didn't know, this is where the Master Sword was created. Which was a nice touch for this game. When I first played it, I did not... Oh, I saw it coming about midway through the Sacred Flame collection. But I didn't know... I didn't know for sure until we got there. Which is pretty sweet. I knew going into this because I've played this before. But people in chat might not have known. 'Tis not my first rodeo, well, at least in this game. Wonder if I shoot this guy with an arrow, if he'll get mad. He didn't like it, that's for sure. Yeah, don't say stuff like that in chat, please. Stuff like, here comes this, that. Like, don't set people's expectations. I think somebody actually did make a real-life Master Sword, but they had to modify it greatly because the weight distribution would, from what they show in the games, wouldn't be correct. One main thing I'm not a fan of, guys, is when you set expectations for others. So don't notify them when something cool or something, whatever, is coming up, because they'll see it soon. However, while we're doing it, you can be like, I hated this part. Your slime is the Christmas spirit? Yeah, you got the, Arena! Hello! Guys, you can thank Windtreak. She's the one who made up the Christmas slimes. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway of them, next week. Because they're not gonna be permanent. Oh, here's one of my least favorite parts of the game. Yusuf as well! Hello, Yusuf! Guys, we got Yusuf, we got... Oh man, it's great! What is this? What the fuck is this? This wasn't here before. Windtreak is a girl. Yes, she is. Yeah, your special slime's permanent. It's. I'm glad you clarified. Huh? Ah, your sword! There can be no doubt. The sacred flames have purified this blade. Well done, Cesare. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is a sacred force. It is a divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see that same great power, now flowing through the sword and the you carry. Come, Cesare, you must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time with the Skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Climb upon the pedestal to show the gate your sword's power. Yusuf with the bits! Thank you, Yusuf! Whoa! No, I fear the seal is given away once again! The terrible beast is awakening even as we speak! It is likely that the monster reacted to the sacred power given off by your sword. I wish it had not happened, but there was no other way to open the gate, so it goes. Cesare, you must imprison the beast once again. Alright, bring it on! This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth doesn't stand a chance. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there! I'm heading out there. Oh my god, a girl. Alright, so here's another part of the game that I don't like doing. Fighting this fucking thing. A grill? Yusuf, how you doing though? What you up to? No. Hey, Cesare! Yeah. Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Gruesinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? That's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much time I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out! First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way. Then I laid down the rails for her to run on. All by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had the talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, you just tell me where you want me to place my shots and I'll put a hurting on that ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moves at taking one of my big bombs to the body. Hang on though, that monster showed up a smidge sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails I put down. I'll call out to you when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Alright, so we could die here. Oh fuck, it's got arms now. The Imprisoned. Look at that! Seems our ugly friend grew a pair of hands. Great timing. I hope it knows how to catch because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to stop it. I think it steps too fast to be able to attack its toes. Good thing I didn't jump. Hey, Saturate! The machine's all loaded and I'm ready to smash! If that flatty sack of tea tries to climb the wall, I can blast it off from here with a bomb. When you want some backup from me, just send me a signal with the up button. Alright, it's time for Grizz to explode into action. Adjust the machine's position with and aim with the Wii remote. Once you finish aiming, press A to launch a bomb. If it hits, you'll stun the scaly sucker. Forget the control. Okay. Ha! She packs a mean punch, doesn't she? I tell you, I was in love the first time I pulled this lever. You finished Demon Slayer yesterday, awesome! I'll start loading her up with another bomb, so keep beating on the big ugly until I give you the signal. Yeah, Grizz, I see you. Okay.
Hey!
No. No! Fuck! Fuck! That's gonna miss. I think I got it, excellent. That it? We done? Did I win? Is that animal abuse? Is this thing an animal? What kind of animal is this? Is this a chinchilla? Make a good spiked cider with brandy in it? Someone, you have to make it for me. You don't like eggnog unless there's brandy in it? I love eggnog. I need to get some. Wintrig, I turned on the no latency mode. Apparently when they updated Twitch, they turned that back on me for some reason. So that's pretty excellent. Tayo reminded me that was a thing. Now, Sasore! Strike the ceiling spike with the Skyward Strike and restore the seal quickly! Yeah, so... that's a thing. Apparently it had it before, but it wasn't very good. I had a much easier time with that one than I did the last one. Alright. Got a little excited there. Alright. Yeah! There's no new poll yet, guys. There will be one when I start Fatal Frame. I got one planned for you. Nice work there, Sasore! Of course, you couldn't have done it without me, but no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now, let's get to the gate of time and that thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. Actually, fun fact for you. The, Bruce, you actually did help there. The results of your band poll. Yeah, that's true. Those need to be done. You're right, Pete. How did people vote? They all died. Uh-oh. Winchig, what did you vote? Average queue times for Delta Escape 30 minutes and you need it 5 times. Oh no! It seems you were successful in impersonating the monster again. You have my thanks, Sasore. As do you, Gross. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Oh, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself and put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Sasore, you must wonder just what it is you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There's much I could tell you, but suffice to say it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it into its prison 1,000 times, but it will always shatter the bonds that confine it, such is its awesome power. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with the Skyward Strike. Come on already, charge that soda juice with that sacred stuff Granny's talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right on, Granny. Indeed. Now go. Now, Sasori, go to the gate. Go to the gate. We're gonna save first, because I don't want to fight that fucking thing again. That thing was horrible. Yes, no, and flip a coin. Yeah. The game's teasing me now. Here you go, guys. We're opening up the gate of time. It's what you all been waiting for. Think I need to flip a coin? Will rolling a dice help? A 20-sided die? Does that count as flipping a coin? Find my die. I don't have any coins. Alright guys, listen to this. We roll a 15. P is not banned. Oh. Do not fear it. This is what we have waiting for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. The suspense. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. It is a portal to the west, past. Portal to the past, not the west. To the very place where Zelda now waits. Go bravely, Sasori! If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. I passed the charisma check. No, I didn't crit. It was only a 15. No, don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Sasori. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny here keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? And you know what? Billy, no, come on. No, forget about it. Forget about it. Ah, dramatic Goose theme. When you see Zelda, till I said, sup. And the music in this game is so great. He runs through, he ends up in the same place. Oh shit. The Temple of Hylia. Well then. This is interesting.
Hey!
At last, I've been expecting you, Sasori. You're doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become to be called known the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back to the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Well, before that... Can't go out there, alright. It does look a lot newer. Still kind of run down though. Kinda, not as bad. Damn. I didn't need to do that. But I wanted to. That was a Drew. Look, she's Miro hair. You've come so far, Sasore. I'm glad you've made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales that were about that war we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating lock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold against his fearsome power. Hylia was suffering great injuries in her battle for the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on this mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made the sacrifice, as you likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power could never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Cesare? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda. I am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statue located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seals that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination, but even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see that this is my purpose. Sasore, the goddess created Fee and the great blade she's a part of for very specific reasons. For the task of standing its demise in the monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Sasore. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You've learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells secret power. Ethan! Hello! It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Sasore, and draw your sword. And there it is! The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at least achieved its ultimate form. At last. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Sasore may wield it. Sasore, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of the land, which brings us back to you. To face demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Sasore. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials to awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Sasore. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right, and it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Wintry, why are you blowing everyone up? Ah, Yusuf, you picked the wild slime. Sasore, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come wake me up? Lagombe. Isn't that the name of the ice bear or bat bear in Monster Hunter? That was actually perfect. Ethan says so much exposition, let's just slash stuff, and then the quote is, I've never owned a pocket knife. I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time, there's work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her. Go now and fulfill your destiny. Alright, ladies and gents, that's gonna be where we end for today. It's after 5, I gotta get ready for work. So,